Hey everybody, this is Bud9962, and today we're going to check out my Lexington Winchester factory mod. So here we go. This is the outside in Lexington. You got a lot of behemoths and other stuff around, possibly. Let's go inside. And here we are. Let's take a look around. You got machine gun turrets up top there. It's a total of 3 floors. We head through here. And we got a treatment plant for your water. You got workers working on food. And they're all set up to work on their own. You don't have to do nothing. Being a big facility that's going to have machinery and stuff, you may not want a lot of settlers. Store leads back out. Head down here. Included in this is a robot facility, and we'll get to that in a minute. We got the Automatrons. They'll patrol the grounds. They got a path already set up for patrol. Use them if you want, and if you don't want to use them, you don't have to. Head down here, you got the board meeting room of the old Winchester plant. You got the cafeteria, lunchroom, working water, clean water. Head in here, this is the engineering, and it leads to the maintenance downstairs. We'll go to that in a little while. You got 6 beds. The 3 workers, robot workers in there, of course, don't require beds, so you actually can have 9 people with only 6 beds. Okay, this is the robot factory. It's just kind of got a little vibe going on with the mechanist. Okay, you got storage for your robot parts, and you got your robot workstation, of course. You got bathrooms. Sorry if you can hear a dog barking. I can't do anything about it. Alright, this is the second floor, of course. You got a little showering change area for when they get the chemical spills on the workers. And we'll go up to the 3rd floor. Nice view. You got the door here that leads to like an overview supervisor station. Security. You got a gun rack there, maybe for a shotgun or something. Got your robot coming through. This is like the offices. Your secretary. This is the CEO's office. Got a safe over there controlled by the terminal. All of the lockers there for the robot parts are all set to where you won't lose anything. All the nav mesh has been done. This leads down to the maintenance area. You got pretty much every workbench you need here. For power armor, you got an elevator that goes up to the production floor. And you got storage pods for different items you might want to keep here. You got a salvage station you can assign somebody to, and you got more clean water there. Yeah, it looks like dog meat just got swallowed up by the elevator. Sometimes you can make it in and sometimes you can't. You know how that works. This is our production floor. You got machinery to make pretty much anything you want to make. You got to hook it up to the power. And that's what I'm going to show you here in a minute. We'll take a look at the floor first. You got your main power there. You really don't want to turn that off. I'll just leave that one on. Your workshop, which has been authorized now. Plenty of power. More machine gun turrets in the corners. This place can be attacked, so that's why I put machine gun turrets in. Most people like to have a settlement. And this is a settlement, a full-blown settlement. But a lot of people like to have northern be attacked. Now let's hook up the wires here. This is the way I recommend doing it. If you just follow this. That way that's hooked up the recruitment tower. And then we go and we hook to there. What we're doing, we're hooking to this bin here. Okay, right there. Now that's powered up. Now everything's powered up here. If you want to turn off the recruitment, you can just do it on the tower itself. This switch will open and close that door. And that part's done. The recruitment tower, it works great. You don't have to do nothing with it. Now let's hook up the power here for the conveyors. What we're going to do is hook to these two together, and then we're going to hook to there. And we already got people showing up from the recruitment. Usually if you talk to them, then they'll walk away. Otherwise they're going to follow you around everywhere. Just trade with them or something. Okay, now we got everything hooked up, but some of the conveyors don't work because sometimes that power grid just doesn't want to connect when you're making it in a mod. What you got to do is you hit E and then you hit tab and it'll set it back down. And just do that to any of them that aren't powered moving, you know, powered up. You'll see the power icon on it, the green icon there. See, it's not powered, so hit E and then tab and it sets it right back down where it was and it'll be moving. See, there they go, powered up. But there's several of them here you got to do that too. It's a one-time deal, you know. Eventually, I messed around with it. I could probably get them all to move on their own at once, but it's a matter of the snap grid, and it has to be so precise, and it's a lot of work. And so I figured out it's just easier to do it this way. Pick E and then tab, set it back down. There you go. Those are all going. There you go. There's that one. That one's already going. And I tried to label these the most I could, at least on one side of them. Okay, we'll get that one. It's going. Yeah, it's kind of a pain, but it's a one-time deal, like I said. That one's going. There we go. That was already going. Let's see, the uploader's going. Belt left. Everything's going, that's it. So now our factory is all ready to go. Like I said, I would turn it off and on using the switch there, not the main power. That's why I put that switch in there. Sometimes it's better to turn it off too when you're not using it, you know. Sometimes you'll come back and they'll be not moving, but they'll still work. There's a lot of bugs with the conveyors, and it's nothing to do with the mod. It has to do with the actual DLC itself. Now, what you want to do is just you put metal or whatever you want to make in the feed, and it'll come down the line there. And then your sorter, you're going to put whatever kind of materials you need to make that type of item that you're trying to make. Right now, there's nothing in any of the sorters. You just want to put one of each item in each sorter. Like for the heavy weapons, whatever it takes to make the heavy weapons, I'll put one of each item in there. And then the conveyor belt will suck the part that way to the actual builder. But right now, we're just checking to make sure that we got flow down the full line all the way to the trash bin. And you can throw anything, you know, if you have parts, even scrap junk, you can throw it on there and it'll suck the metal out of it automatically. Some stuff doesn't like to roll down the line though. If you put balls on there, you know, cue balls and stuff like that, you may have them all over the floor. It's nothing to do with the mod, it has to do with the way the DLC was made. Here they are, they're coming out. We'll shut the power off there. It closes the door. I usually keep the door shut all the time. The bucket's just here in case I forgot, but because you can always go right in here like this and just pull it out. You know, hit R to hit them all, or just click them. Okay, everything goes down the line fine. I'm not going to sit here and make a bunch of weapons and show you everything on there, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. But if you want to make ammunition, let's say you go to the ammunition thing here. You click the one you want to make, and you take note of what it needs. So I want to put one of each of those into the sorter that goes to the ammunition. You know, or if I wanted to make that, I'm going to look and see what it takes. Same thing. I put one of each one of those in the sorter, the ammunition sorter. And that way, any of those metals that come through there are going to be sucked down to the builder there.